Welcome back to Baxter Yoga, my YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you a brand new reclining sequence. I call these the Reclining Vinyasa sequences. I've shared with you in the past Reclining Vinyasa number 1, which is more about releasing tension in the hips. I've also shared with you Reclining Vinyasa number 2, which also works on hip opening, but it's also a core strengthener. And today I'd like to share with you Reclining Vinyasa number 3, which I recently developed as I was working on opening up the inner thighs. And you're also going to get some core strengthening with this one as well. So I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be done reclining on our backs. And we'll go through it once or twice. And then, of course, I want you to jump in and practice this on your own a few times. And when I do this on my own, I usually do it at least 3 times through. And depending on how I'm feeling, I might do it more than that. But usually 3 times through is a good number to kind of get the body warmed up and experiencing some of the actions that take place. So I'm sitting on a blanket right now, and sometimes what I'll do is I'll open up that blanket lengthwise. This is particularly helpful for me because I tend to have a fairly bony back pelvis, and it just cushions the back a little bit. So you can do this series with a blanket or without the blanket. That's your option. Okay? So we're going to come down to lie on our backs. And then from here, we're going to stretch the legs out. And the arms are by the sides. On an inhale, take the arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring both knees into your chest simultaneously. Hands meet the knees. On an inhale, the legs will stretch up towards the sky, and the arms are going to reach up and overhead. On your next exhalation, bring your hands down by your hips. And then as you inhale, take the legs as wide apart as they'll go, and then exhale the legs back together. And again, inhale, widening the legs, and exhale back together. Inhale the arms up and overhead, like you're an upside down, down dog. And then exhale the knees in as the hands meet the knees, and inhale the legs out and down as the arms come up and overhead. If your lower back feels vulnerable, you can bring one knee in at a time to take a little of the weight off the lower back, and you can do that on the way out. Inhaling into the upside down, down dog. Exhale the arms down by your sides. Inhale the legs wide apart. Exhale, squeeze them together. We're going to repeat that again. Inhale the legs wide apart. Exhale the legs together. Inhale the arms up and overhead. On an exhale, fold the knees in, bring your hands to meet the knees. Again, you can stagger the legs to the floor if that's easier for your lower back. And then you might exhale the arms down to your side for just one moment. So we'll go through that in real time now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take a moment to relax the legs, relax the arms. Just notice and feel the effect of that series of movements on your body. You might even close your eyes and go through the practice mentally without doing it physically, just as a way to learn it more completely. After you've completed that little mental experience of Reclining Vinyasa number 3 for the inner thighs and the core, bend your knees, roll to one side, and come up to sitting. You can use this at the beginning of a practice when you're just getting warmed up for whatever else you're going to do. You can do it as a standalone little mini practice. It'll only take you a minute or two to go through several rounds. Or you could even use it near the end of the practice after you've finished maybe some standing poses or some inversions if you wanted to have a little extra something at the end of your practice. So there you have it, Reclining Vinyasa number 3, a brand new reclining sequence for you to play around with. Thanks for tuning in to Baxter Yoga. Also, you can learn more about my work at my website, baxterbell.com, and you can read my twice-weekly post on the blog that I co-write with Nina Zolotov called Yoga for Healthy Aging. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Namaste.